Okay, so you know what is a computer. I will be taking ICT. ICT, okay, ICT is what? Information and Communication Technology. Aita? So you will be studying about what is a computer, what do you mean by a hardware, what do you mean by a software. So what is a computer?
A computer is
Any
an electronic device which accepts inputs and processes it and gives output to the users.
Very good. See, computer is an electronic device which takes the input, it processes it and gives the output. Okay. ನೀವೇನು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದು ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟ್? ಟೂ ಮೇಜರ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು? ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್. So let us study what you mean by a computer. Okay, so I'll just explain with you. See, this is a computer. It takes the input, process and output. Okay, so this output is nothing but your result. So in order to input, you have to input what? Data. So what do you mean by a data? Data means what? No, data is not information. Anybody, what is a data? Very good. Raw facts or figures. So before studying the hardware and software, you should know what you mean by a data. What is an information? How many types of data are there? Okay. So data, first you should know what is data. Okay, this is not writing. Data means what? Information means what? This you should know. Now you know the definition of a computer. Computer is nothing but it is an electronic device which takes the input, it processes it and gives the output. Okay. Now, so data means what? Now we will learn data. Data means it is nothing but raw facts or figures. Raw facts and figures or figures. Okay. Information I'll tell you later. Okay. Information is nothing but you will only answer. Now there are how many types of data are there? Huh? No. There are 4 types of data. Okay. So see, you are all answering for competitive exam. Yeah, if you know the definition of data, however they twist the question, you will be able to select the precise answer. Okay, so you should know what is a data. Data andre eno. Okay, so there are 4 types of data. Which are they? Anybody? Before going to information, first you should learn data. So here data means it is raw facts or figures. What is raw facts? What is figures? I am telling you raw facts or figures. No one will understand. I will make you understand now. Okay. So there are 4 types of data. So which are they? First one is, anybody? Anybody? Huh? Okay, number is also data. Huh? Alphabets, alphabetic data, alphabets, capital A to capital Z, small a to small z. Okay. Alphabets. Second one is numbers andru. Number is also a data, that is called as numeric data. This is alphabetic data. Numbers, numeric data. Right now, numeric, what is the numbers? 0 to 9, 0 to 9. It makes crores, millions, billions. Okay, 0 to 9. So numbers is 0 to 9. The third one is combination of alphabets and numbers. What do you call? Very good. Alphanumeric. Combination of alphabets and numbers. Alphanumeric. Alphanumeric. It is a combination of alphabets and numbers. For example, your roll number may be MC110012 like that. Okay. So a roll number is a combination of alphabets and numbers. So this is also a data. Alphanumeric. What is the fourth one? What is fourth one? Symbols. You are saying now. What do you call for that? Symbols. Very good. There are. You have seen keyboard of computers. You might have observed a question mark symbol, exclamatory symbol. So they are called as special characters. Special characters. So what is this special characters? You have seen this symbol, asterisk symbol, question mark symbol, slash, minus, plus or minus, then less than, greater than symbol. There are so many symbols are there, etc, etc, etc. This is exclamatory mark. All the symbols, they come under special characters. So now you know how many types of data are there? 4 types. They are all combination of this. Okay. So can you tell me without looking at the blackboard? Very good, very good. Without looking at the board, you should answer. Okay, you now only have learned different types of data. Then what is an information? Now you will learn information. You said information is data. No, that is wrong. Okay. What do you mean by information? Information means what? What is information? Information is a processed data. Information is a processed data. Processed data. Okay. What is processed data? I'll give you an example. I will draw here only. This is a computer system. This processes. Now I have given some input. Can you see some alphabets inside this box? This is a computer. I have given some input, all alphabets. When it gets processed, what might be the result? Can you tell me? Now you don't understand, right? This is called as raw data. Raw data means it does not have any meaning. Okay. Information is processed data. So when it gets processed, you don't know what is that. There are so many alphabets you are saying. C is there, O is there, T is there, P is there, E is there, R is there. So when it gets processed, we get computer, right? COMPUTER. Okay. Here you can't see anything. So this is a raw data. Raw data means it does not have any meaning. Information means processed data. Computer is information. It is a processed data. This has got meaning. Information has got meaning. Data does not have any meaning. Got it? Now it's clear for you? Okay. Now, so this is what the computer definition is. You know the definition of data now. You know the definition of information. Data is nothing but raw facts or figures. Now you know what is raw facts or figures. These are all raw facts or figures. When you are entering individually, it does not give any meaning. When it is combined, then only it gives the meaning. Okay. So that is what I have explained you here. I have given some data in the form of full alphabets. It is giving the result as computer. Computer is an information. Got it? Okay, very good. A computer is made up of, I told you, hardware and software. So what is an hardware? Computer is made up of two major aspects. Computer is made up of software and hardware. Okay. So what do you mean by hardware? What is an hardware? The physical components of a computer is called as an hardware, where we can touch and feel. Okay, you can touch the parts. You can see mouse is there, keyboard is there. So they are all hardware of computers. Okay, hardware means physical parts of a computer. Physical parts of a computer. You can touch and feel it. Okay. So which are the hardware parts? Keyboard, monitor. So the CPU. They are all, for example, keyboard, BOARD, keyboard, monitor, CPU, printer, mouse, okay, etc. So they are all what? Physical components of a computer. They are hardware. So without the hardware, you cannot call it as a computer, and without the software also, you cannot use it as a computer. Then what do you mean by a software? Anybody? Software means what? Software means what? What is a software? What is a software? Very good. Very good. For example, can anybody give me an example? Huh? Very good. OS. OS is operating system, program. Okay. Software is a set of instructions. Is a program. Software is a program. Software is a program. Okay. It is a set of instructions. Set of instructions. It is given to a computer to do the task. Okay, for example, can you observe lights here? Lights are glowing, right? So these round shape, the square shape, tube lights, they are all the hardware. When it glows, when there is a current, right? That current is a software. You cannot touch it, right? If the current is there, then only the bulb glows, right? So these are all the hardware parts. You can touch it, but you cannot touch the current. Can you touch the current? No, don't try to touch it. Okay? Yeah. So that is a software you cannot see. So it is when you switch on your computer, you can see Windows XP. Then you can see Microsoft Windows, like that. So it is a software it displays. That is your OS. OS means operating system, which makes your computer work. Okay, it coordinates between the hardware and the system. Okay, Now you know the definition of software, right? We will learn in detail one by one. Okay. So let us study about the CPU. CPU means what? Central Processing Unit. You have seen no CPU? So just like a dabba. It is not a dabba. You have a motherboard, everything installed inside that. Okay. So which makes your computer work. Okay. So that is the main heart of the computer. CPU is a hardware. CPU. What is the CPU? You should know the expansion. CPU means Central Processing Unit. Okay. So it is a CPU is a hardware. CPU expansion is Central Processing Unit. Okay. So here in the CPU, what you have is, see, CPU is divided like this. This is a CPU. This is I/O devices. I/O devices are also called as what? Peripheral devices. I/O means input and output only. We always write like this. I/O means input and output devices. If you want, I will write the expansion. Output. Input output devices. Okay. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ CPU ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ? First one memory, control unit, third one are ALU. What is ALU? Arithmetic logic unit. This expansion they will ask you. Arithmetic logic unit. Arithmetic logic unit, memory unit, control unit, ALU. Now we will study these one by one. Okay. Full hardware, they will ask you questions from these only. Okay. So this is very important. I/O devices are also called as dash. Peripheral devices. I/O is nothing but input output devices. You can write down peripheral devices. Memory unit, control unit, ALU, how your data is processed inside the computer. We will learn this. So this is the functional diagram of a computer. Nodi idu functional diagram. Idu pura CPU. Illi nimge memory unit irutte. Memory unit. Control unit. CU means what? Control unit. This is CU. CU, control unit. This is ALU. ALU means what? Very good man. You are good. You are good boy. ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ಪೂರ CPU ನಲ್ಲಿ memory unit, control unit, ALU. ALU, arithmetic logic unit. So what is left out? Input unit. ಇದು input unit. Input unit. ಇದು output unit. We will learn one by one. Okay. In detail. Input unit ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, all input devices. Output unit ಅಲ್ಲಿ all output devices. Which are the input devices? Which are the output devices? You should know all this. Okay. Now we will learn one by one. See how your data is processed inside the computer. I will let you know. Okay. You are just entering the data to the system, but you don't know how the processing takes place inside the system. Okay. So all these individual parts does a wonderful functions. They all coordinate with each other and gives you the result. See, I'll give you, before teaching this, I'll give you an example. When you have a small function at home, all the family members takes part, right? Suppose if you have a Satyanarayana puja at home, your mother takes care of whole puja. She will only invite the priests and all. and for dinner and for the lunch and all, your father will take the in charge of that. And for inviting your relatives, you may take the charge of that. Okay, so each one of you will divide the work and you will do it, right? On the puja day, priest will come, or if he's having some problem in the, if his scooter doesn't have, or if his car doesn't have a petrol, and if some problem happened in the road, he will call to you, right? He'll call to your father. The father will attend. He will go there and he will sort out the problem. He will come to the spot, okay, place. Now all relatives, your friends are coming to your house. Priest is doing all the puja arrangements. Cook is coming. Cook has come. He is doing all the cooking part. So each one of you are doing their own jobs. Okay. So when the puja is performed, when people start coming, you welcome them. You'll ask them to sit, right, and simultaneously puja is going on. After the puja, you will ask them to have the lunch. After the lunch, they will go. Okay, you will say thank you to them. So successfully Satyanarayana puja is performed. It is not done by one people, it is done by many people. Successfully the puja is over. Like that only, inside the computer, all these individual parts will do their own duties, their own functions, right? How it is done inside the CPU, now I will explain you. Okay, so if your mind is somewhere else, come to class. You're all physically sitting here. Look at me. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, you are all like my children, my friends. Okay, you treat me as your friend. Okay, so don't hesitate to ask if you don't understand, right? Yeah, and be here. Yeah, mind here. Okay, very good. Good children. Now, how the data, this is, I am drawing the CPU. You cannot, you are seeing it just like a box, but inside the box wonderfully it is working. Okay, see how this is your CPU, central processing unit. This is the control unit. CU means what? Very good. No one explains you like this in detail. Even if you go to NIIT, if you join by paying 30,000, 40,000, they will not explain you in detail like this. Okay, why I am telling you means you should never get confused while answering the multiple choice questions. You should know the history very well, background. Then only you can come to the conclusion, no, this is right. All the questions look like similar only. The precise answer you have to pick. Okay. So here, this is control unit. Can anybody tell me what is this? ISA. ISA means input storage area. This is input storage area. Because the space is less, I am not expanding. You can draw this figure and write down ISA. You will forget. What is ISA? Input storage area. This is input storage area. Input storage area. Okay. What is this OSA? Very good. Output storage area. Very good. You should answer. This should be very interactive class. This is not like only I should speak and you should listen. You should also give me the answers. Okay, very good. I'll enjoy. OSA means output storage area. Can anyone tell me what is this space is? Program storage area. Program PSA, program storage area means PSA. I never write for expansion, I just write PSA. PSA means program storage area. Now, this is your inside this CPU you have like this. So here you have connected a keyboard to the CPU. From the keyboard you are entering the data. This is your keyboard. This is just a rough sketch. You can understand. This is a keyboard. From keyboard, we are entering the data. Now, I will write one small basic program to add two numbers. Okay. 2 plus 3 is equal to how much? 5. It should display 5. Okay. A small program I will write to the computer. It will display the answer 5. Okay. Now I am feeding the program to this input storage area. So from here, it should go to where? Program storage area. Now this is a basic program I will write. You should not learn programming language since my background is engineering background. I am from B. I am B Computer Science, MSc Information Technology, MPhil Computer Science, PhD in Computer Science. You need not learn this. Just to explain. Okay, this is a very tough one. So the basic programming starts from line number that you should not learn. So 10 input variables A, B, C. Okay. 20 A is equal to B plus C. Line number 30. C is equal to A plus B. C is equal to A plus B. One second. Input variables A, B, C. There are three numbers I have taken. Line number 20. A is equal to 2. B is equal to 3. C is equal to A plus B. 50. Print C. End. Stop. Okay, line number 60. This is one small basic program I have entered through the keyboard. It will come to the input storage area. This is the program, it is here. Now, how it will go to program storage area? Anybody in the class? Can anyone tell me? Any computer science students? You are all graduates, right? Any computer science students here? No. Okay. Now, I will tell you. Control unit is the leader. He is the boss. CU will direct the input storage area. This control unit will direct the input storage area to send the data to program storage area. Okay. Now it has come. How the processing is done inside the CPU, I am explaining you. So here inside the program storage area, it will read one line by line, okay. Now there are three variables, A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to A plus B. Now this is ALU, okay. So here WSS. What is WSS? Working storage section. WSS is working storage section. ALU expansion, you know, arithmetic logic unit. Yeah. So here, next is secondary storage devices. They are called storage devices or secondary storage auxiliary storage devices. Here CU means control unit. It is directing the ISA to send the data to PSA. So here it is reading A is equal to 2, B is equal to, there are three variables A, B, C. Now we are inputting A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3. Now it is A plus B. A plus B means what? It is adding. So here in this area it will not add. So what it will do? Control unit, when it comes to this line, control unit will send the control to this line. It has to do arithmetic. right? So here it sends the prompt to ALU. ALU means arithmetic logic unit. As the name only indicates, arithmetic logic units, all arithmetic operations. Which are the arithmetic operations? Addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, all that, less than, greater than, all Boolean functions and all, true or false, everything. All mathematical calculations is done by the ALU. Okay, when it is saying plus, it comes here, it will add those numbers. Again, it will send to this. So, it will add 2 plus 3 and the product and the result is stored in C. Now, I am telling print C means display, end means stop. Okay, so here print C. Now, after performing all this, at the end, stop. End means stop. So, what it will do? Control unit will, what? You want to see it in the monitor, Allah. So, it will direct the program storage area to send the output to OSA. OSA is output storage area. Now, you want to see the results. Where you will see the results? Monitor. Or you will take a printout. Now you will only beautifully answer now which are the input devices, which are the output devices. See, this is a printer. See, this is the monitor. Okay, you can see the results in the monitor. Okay, 5 is displayed here. You can either, so this is, you can take a printout. So input devices is whichever the data you are inputting through the devices, they are called as input devices. Now tell me which is the input device? Keyboard, mouse, okay, they are all input devices. We will learn in detail other input devices. Now just learn keyboard. I have taught you only keyboard now. This is the input device, output device. You have seen two here, monitor and printer. You are seeing the display. So never get confused, okay? To see the display, that is output device. Inputting the data is called as an input device. Through which data you are inputting, they are all called as input devices. Okay. You are seeing the result on what? They are all called as output devices. Okay. We will learn there are many input devices, many output devices later. Okay. So this is how the data gets processed. Next is, I told you, working storage section. What is this working storage section? This is just an extra space in the computer, okay, in the CPU, where you can use, like, hope you remember, you might have used slates and all in your early days, right? When you were in nursery, like that. You will practice alphabets, no, A, E, A, B, C, D. We used to write many times, use chalk piece, duster, clean it like that. Just the extra space, okay? You can use this or you can leave it like that. ALU does all arithmetic operations. So next I told secondary storage devices, secondary storage area or secondary storage devices. Which are these secondary storage devices? Anybody? Which one? Hard disk. Okay, external hard disk. You are connecting it. Pen drive. Floppies. We are not using floppies now. They are all external devices. CDR, CD read write. Okay, there are different types of pen drives are there now. So they are all what? External hard disk. They are all secondary storage devices. If you want extra space, you can connect it to the CPU. So they are all secondary storage devices. Okay, got it? Now they will confuse you in the exam. They will write so many things. Pen drive. Then they'll give option A, pen drive. Option B, floppy. Option C, CD, CDR, CDRW. Option for all the above. Which is the correct? All the above. Okay, all the above is the precise answer. They will not tell you secondary storage devices. They will say auxiliary storage devices. You should never get confused. Both are same. That's why I have written here. This they have used in exam. Auxiliary storage, which is the auxiliary storage device, like that A, B, C, D option they had given. All the above is the correct answer. Okay. They will not say secondary storage devices. They might say. So only two options, auxiliary or secondary. Both are same. That you should remember. Students, write down. Secondary storage devices are also called as auxiliary storage devices. Spelling is here AUXI. AUXILLARY. If you AUXILLARY, auxiliary storage area or auxiliary storage devices. You know, no, which are the, just now I told you, pen drive, CD, read, write, then external hard disk, pen drive, floppies, CDs, all this. There are so many compact discs are there. Okay. So they are all what? Different types of auxiliary storage devices. Now you know the right now, however they twist the question, you should be able to pick the correct answer. Right? Okay. Next class, because there are so many types of mouse are also there. So this is a cordless mouse and a laser mouse. I will teach you different types of mouse also. Earlier how it was, that we'll learn later. So, okay. See, why do we need computers? All that I'll tell you. All this, it started from impact of, because this computer started because of the impact of industrial revolution. Okay, 1890 to 1920, then computer revolution started from 1940 onwards. We will learn different 4-5 generations of computer. Okay, you have that in your syllabus. So, what are the first generation computers are made up of, second, third, fourth. If you know this, you can easily answer. Okay. So, here, why do we need computers? Why do we need computers? Anyone? To make our life easier and simpler. You all have mobile devices with you, right? You have a mobile phone. So, how do you come? Through your friends' contact, or you now nobody now the what the percentage of reading newspaper is drastically reduced. We all see the newspaper, everything in our mobile only. So you might have seen the advertisement in your mobile phone only, where KSOU conducts the classes, or from your friend. So your mobile phone is also a computer. It is a portable computer. It is also having input keyboard. It is having a monitor. I will explain one by one. Okay. So why do we need computers? To make our life easier and simpler. Okay. What do you mean by data and information? I will skip this. Okay. This is what facts or figures, alphabets, alphanumeric. I have explained you all this. So why do we need data? In order to process, okay, for sorting, for manipulating, for storing, all that. You all have applied through online, right? So your data is there in the online. So they will, how they will give you the roll numbers, they will sort it out, maybe according to alphabets, like that. Okay, alphabetical order, this all helps, computer helps. If you do manually, it is highly impossible. You might be there might be 1 lakh or 2 lakh students who is appearing for banking exam, right? So it is all done by the computer only. For generating the reports. Reports means what? Your admission ticket, all that printout you are taking, right? So admission ticket, all that it generates the reports. So that is what we need the data. See the qualities of information. See, when you process the data, it is very accurate. Your computer is very fast. So it is very accurate, means if you do mistake, if you feed wrong data, then only it gives the wrong output. Okay, garbage in, garbage out. So it is always accurate. It completes means it includes all the data. It is trustworthy, it is timely, very fast. It is very relevant, you understands user needs, then use attractive format and graphical charts. You have so many options here. Then the computers in data processing is very speed. Speed is minimum is 100 million instructions per second. Okay. Accuracy, it hardly makes any mistakes. If you feed wrong data only, it will give you the wrong output. Okay. Now, even if you feed, when I teach you 5th generation of computers, that time I will tell you. Even if you do wrong some mistakes also, it will be able to take the correct data. They are all 5th generation computers, how they are made up of. Okay. See, nowadays our life has become very easy. We all use mobile phones, we use internet, we don't wash our clothes, we use washing machines. Your washing machine is a computer. Which type of computer? Is a special type of computer. The program is stored in that. Okay, it washes your clothes. Even you need not sweep the room. You have all robo. If you pay good money, you will get the technology. You switch it on, it will clean your house, it will mop your house, again it will go and sit in the charger. Right? See, all it has, our life has become very simple and easy, provided you should give some money. Okay. So, you can make your life very simpler and easier. So, next is storage. So, when you read the whole 800, 1000 pages book, you don't remember in which line what is written. The whole book can be stored in the computer. You can go to specific line number, right? You can go to specific page, go to 500 page, it will go there. So, this is what the storage, high storage, fast retrieval. Retrieval means when you want to see the data which you have stored, you can go, you can retrieve as many times as you want. Okay. Hope you are all following me. Very good. Data information, it is used to analyze, for decision making. So, it is very cheap. Computer is very cheap. Nowadays, computers are affordable. Earlier, it was very, very expensive. Okay. So, when I teach you generation of computers, why earlier computers were very expensive, I will tell you. Okay. And why it is cheap? The technology which we are using is cheap. So, why do we need computers? To make our life easier and simpler. See, while Charles Darwin has said, change is always been the permanent. Okay. See, if you want to grow in your life, you should always learn the latest technology. Okay. See, earlier, you know the typing machine. Have you seen? How many of you seen the? Please raise your hands. Okay, very good, good numbers. So, typewriter machine we are not using now. Everywhere there is a computer for data processing, right? So, typewriting machine, how much time it was taking to type, your fingers it used to pain, and you cannot take multiple copies, only 5 or 10 you can put carbon and type. Here 1000 copies, 2000 copies you can take the same printout, right? Suppose if you make any mistakes in typing machine, you have to put white ink, whitener, then retype it. I have learnt typing also. That made me faster. Without looking at the keyboard, I type. Okay. So, I type my own lessons. See, we are all KSOU faculty. So, we have, what is our main thing is we have to write our own lessons. We produce our own syllabus books. So, it is, so we make you that we are in that book. So, when you study our books, you will easily understand. When you study the foreign authors, you will take lot of time to understand, right? We will see how I am teaching, like that I write in the book. So, without looking at the keyboard, I type fast. Since I learned ASDF semicolon LKJ, these 4 fingers, right? So, if you have learned, it will be very easy. Now, no one learns that. I learned because my mother forced me to learn. So, actually I wanted to become doctor and I became an engineer. So, it helped me a lot. I tried when I was in 2nd PU, my percentage was little bit lesser for the medicine. Again I rejected all the optional subjects. I took again I got in engineering set. Then no, I don't want to take any more chances. Okay, chodo. Then did the engineering. Okay. So, Charles Darwin, he is a scientist, what he says is, I will make you understand this line. Charles Darwin once said it is not the strongest of the species, strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one who is most responsive to change. Okay, this is more true in respect of corporates today. For this, I'll give you a very good example. The meaning of this is, if you're very brilliant, if you're very intelligent, but if you don't know to use the latest technology, then it's a waste. Okay, nowadays, how may in the business area, now I'll go to business. Have you seen Lux soap? When I was a small kid, now I am a mother of two children. My children are grown up. My daughter is already married. She is also engineering. She has also done MS in Australia, settled down. My son is a BBA. They are all grown up children I am having. And see, when I was a kid, I am telling why I am giving example means I am a mother. My children are already grown up. When I was a kid, I used to use small Lux soap. I used to like the fragrance of the Lux soap, right? Even today, the business is surviving. Why? Because of this. You know, they show you TV. You all watch TV, right? Serials and all. We watch it. I watch serial, Hindi serials. Okay. So when you watch TV, they'll give you nice advertisement. Lux, the heroines, heroes who are at the peak level at that time, no, they will invite those heroes and heroines. They'll make it. Sometimes Deepika comes, sometimes Anushka comes, Virat Kohli and Anushka. They give na very it will make you to buy that product. That is what the business tactics is, right? They will dance, the couples and all. You like it very much, no? Right? They'll put some fragrance. They'll change the shape of the soap, color of the soap, sometime, and it makes you to buy that product. That is why they are sustaining in the market, right? They will study the what humans tendency. We have the tendency, right? I know it is not so good, it will make your skin rough and all, but still we will buy that. Okay, once they had showed gold ring inside that soap, so I also purchased 3 to 4 dozens of that international Lux, but I didn't get any ring, gold ring. Okay, that is the tendency. I bought so many soaps, not even a single soap had a golden ring. I don't think where they'll put or not. Okay, if they put also, their relative only will get that ring. Okay, so that is what, in order to sustain in the market, you should study the consumers mindset. Okay, so Lux, I have given you a beautiful example. I am not an MBA faculty, but still I am telling you how they sustain in the market. Means like that, you should have your mentality to change it to the current scenario. You should keep on updating yourself, right? See, even today I study at home. Python and all, they're all new subjects. I study till 2 o'clock. When I did engineering, we didn't have Python. When I did engineering, we didn't have Java. In order to teach Java, I went to the training institute. I learned there. Then I became. Otherwise, you cannot teach, right? You should have a command over your subject. Then only you can. You should know from the roots. Otherwise, teaching is not so easy. It is very difficult, right? If you want to come to teaching field, you should be thorough in your subject, right? So you see how much we have to put our efforts. So like that, in any field, suppose if you want to become a lawyer, then you have to study so many sections. They'll put now section 134, all that we don't know what is that. Kashmir, they made it like us only. They'll give 315 article. We don't know all that, right? So you have to be deeply study that, all that. Whatever you want to become, you have to study it deeply. Okay, whether you want to become a CA, whether you want to become a bank manager or any, you all have applied for banking. You should know debit, this how to calculate your interest, rate of interest, all that. In that field only, relevant fields. So this is what the Charles Darwin says. For example, even TVS scooters, in that, what they did is, this is the live what I have heard from the representator only. I'll give you this example, one more example. There are so many examples are there. Let me give one example. When TVS started their scooty, not TVS, I don't want to name, some X brand, scooter brand, they launched one small scooty first. Their sales was not so this thing very good. So their representative in Chennai, he went to women's college. He spoke with each girl, lady. They want to design at that time. Now you are getting so many options, right? There are multiple options. At that time, it was just blooming. We had TFR Luna during my engineering. Luna, then Scooty came like that. I had a Luna. So now you don't see Luna has become obsolete now, right? So see the trend. So one of the company, two-wheeler company, went to the women's college. He spoke with each of them. He surveyed each. He did survey how they want. One lady said it should be light. The other one said it should be colorful. It should have some different colors. The third or fourth one said it should have a, see, we can't put it in the stand. You can't pull no. We always use the side stand to park your vehicle. So she said if you put one button, it should stand. Like that she gave the input. He collected all the inputs. He went to the company factory. He gave inputs. Like that they designed the scooty, and in the very next it was fully, the market was blown up with the new scooters. Full ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು. ಅಂದರೆ their service was, their market fully bloomed with the latest technology. Like that, if you want to do any business, you should keep the market in your, how is the market, what type of product they want. Some said it should be cheap, it should have a more fuel efficient, more mileage, it should give more mileage, all that. See, when you want to, even today, when you want to buy a car, you will do some survey, no? What is this Tata, what is this Suzuki, they'll show you so many today. So how we want, it should look very nice, it should look very posh, its cost should be less, it should give more fuel efficiency, like that only. So while designing the car or scooter, they will keep all these points in their mind and they will design. Otherwise, nobody will buy. In order to survive, they have to study the market, how my market is, like that. So like that, Lux is surviving till today. Okay, some will do business, very next year they will become bankrupt, right? Why they are not surviving in the market? They are not studying. Colgate toothpaste, right? Now I was changing the channel, then I saw ET News. In that CEO, I forgot her name, she was speaking. The other lady was interviewing with her. Now they are coming with so many products to make your teeth more brighter. The other girl is there, na? She'll I smile out loud, like that she will come, that advertisement. But they are coming up with so many products where they have studied. Many people are having gum problems, bleeding problem, and then how you can stop that, and they are designing some more products. You can apply some gel on the night and brush it in the morning. It will make your teeth more white, like that. So they study the market. That's why Colgate is still surviving, right? So this is what the Charles Darwin says, and the same theory holds good for you. You are all budding children. So whatever the field you are going, whether you want to become a lawyer, teacher, doctor, an engineer, whatever it is, you have to dedicate fully. Work with interest. Full interest irbeku, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. You will enjoy your work. I enjoy my work. How I enjoy? I study, because I want to make you understand. Whatever I teach, you should be able to understand. Then only I am a good teacher. Otherwise, I am not a good teacher. Now you are understanding what I am telling you? Artha agta ide alva? Then I am a good teacher. Right? So in order to make you understand, I have to use all these small tricks. Then only you will understand. If I simply read this slide, you will not understand. Okay? Dear students, go to youtube.com. There, if you give Computer Fundamentals by Dr. SUMATHI Ramakrishna GOWDA, you can see my videos there. Okay? All my videos, computer fundamental videos. Today's class also you can see. Okay? There are so many are there. In that we have used some slides and all. You will understand better. When you come to next class, I will teach you this. This is already I have explained. When I explain in the class, you will understand better. Okay? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ KSOU ದೃಶ್ಯವಾಹಿನಿ. KSOU ದೃಶ್ಯವಾಹಿನಿ is Karnataka State Open University's YouTube channel. All the information, all the classes we upload there. Okay? You can see whichever the class you want. We have many videos there. My videos are also there. My videos are also in the youtube.com. Okay? All these computer fundamentals, different types of printers, it will help you a lot. Okay? We have recorded in our studio. We have a studio here. Okay? So please watch. When you come to my next class, you should be able to answer. I will ask some questions or you will only voluntarily answer me. Okay, these classification of computers is very important for banking students. So they will ask this a definite question. I will tell you how computers are classified. Okay, there are different types of computers are there. We will learn generation of computers also. Analog computers means what? Digital computers means what? Mainframes, mini computers, microcomputers, mainframe computers, supercomputers. These are different types of computers. With the diagram, I have very nicely explained in my YouTube channel. Okay? So please go there, because here in the class I can't show you those slides. That you can watch me there. So today's class you have understood, na? So what do you mean by a computer? Computer is an electronic device which takes the input, processes it and gives the output as the result. Okay? Now you have to type data and information. What do you mean by a data?
Raw facts or figures.
Very good. Raw facts or figures. How many types of data are there? 4 types. Which are there? Alphabets, numbers, numeric, alphanumeric and spatial characters. Very good. See, now only I have learnt. What is an information? Processed data. Okay. So even that I have explained you. What is the expansion of CPU? Okay. What is the expansion of CU? Control unit. Very good. ALU? Arithmetic logic unit. What ALU does? It performs only arithmetic operations. Okay, that they have asked in NET, SLET and all. So you might get that question. Okay, arithmetic ALU's function is to do the calculations, arithmetic operations. Less than, greater than, plus symbol, plus is addition, minus, subtraction, then division, trigonometric functions, less than, greater than, boolean. Boolean means true or false. Okay. So all these functions are performed by ALU. Sometimes they will ask you ALU performs trigonometric functions. You should say correct. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಆ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲನೂ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಕು ಅಡಿಷನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ಸು all the above is the correct answer. Then in CPU you have learnt control unit, Memory unit I will tell you to store the data, okay. Memory unit, then
ISC,
input storage area, ISA, OSA, output storage area, program storage area, CU means control unit, WSS means working storage section, then secondary storage devices are also called as dash auxiliary storage devices. Which are these auxiliary storage devices? Pen drive, CD, read, write, floppy. They are all what? External hard disk. So they are all what? Secondary storage devices or auxiliary storage devices. IO devices are also called as what? Peripheral devices. That is, IO means input output. I never write input output, but I should write. Some will not know IO. IO means input output devices. So they are also called as peripheral devices. So all keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer, so they are all peripheral devices. Okay, so all these we have learnt today. So we have learnt why we need computers. Then we have learnt the usage of computers. We use computers in almost all fields, right? Okay. So even your mobile phones, even latest car, your scooter, it has got all latest technology. It will show you the indicator. If your petrol is becoming low, means it will indicate. You can, from here only you can start the car, from here only you can switch off your car, remote control through Bluetooth technology. So these are all what very useful computer technology. Okay students, you have understood no today's class. The same thing you can revisit in my YouTube classes. Go there, okay. We have recorded in our own studio. So it has come out very well. More than 4,000 students have watched already. Give me the question now. Aita 1 o'clock. Indira Gandhi Open University, they are broadcasting my videos. Okay, it is their channel. Swayam Prabha channel 20. This is a free channel. You can tell your computer science students or friends to watch me there. Okay. Very meticulously I have taught Java program. It will help them a lot. We are doing for IGNOU, New Delhi. Okay, thank you students. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Next class, we will learn different types of computers and different generations of computers.